Okay, it's my great honor to be here to share my experience in starting up a technology company. You know, as introduced by the moderator, by the Professor Liang, so I'm a university professor. My major is robotics. The robotics now is very popular, so actually we started to explore the opportunity for startup so many years ago. So I'd like to share my personal experience. Okay, my first experience in translation projects was back to 25 years ago. Professor Ong, chairman of Department of Pathology of CUHK, so they asked me develop a robot to deliver document devices among the laboratory at the Prince West Hospital. I guess that was the first service robot in Hong Kong, in mainland and Asia as well. But we failed. We stopped the service after months trial. The robot worked very well, but you know, there are different issues, say maintenance. We could not find money to keep this working because we cannot hire people to maintain the function, so we finished. The second project, again from the campus, our building campus management office asked us to develop robot cleaning up those leaves can on our VisionNav. Very beautiful light, but it's very hard to clean up on the clean up the rubbish on the water surface. We developed a robot. It works, but the problem is that you cannot clean up completely, in particular, you know, at the edge. So we terminate this project because technology was not mature. Okay. Then a few years later, we developed a technology for vision-based control of mobile robot. We use a camera to look around, then we can precisely control the position and tracking a mobile robot. The precision is very high. So we have been thinking about commercialization. So when we think about commercialization, we think what kind of application we are targeting, then how do we do this? Then, okay, after investigate the market, we think the industrial vehicle could be a, say, self-driving industrial vehicle could be a direction. So we work on the first product prototype for autonomous forklift. And also we build up the team. The team is very important. So we got my two PhD students. One's Dr. Yunhui and Dr. Mu. So we form a team together, then start up VisionNav Robotics. Then why we choose this direction? Because market. You know, because first forklift vehicle, there are over 10 million or 50 million forklift in the world, which are manually controlled. There are not of room to automate those operations for forklift. Another is rapidly increase wage. Okay, we considered that 5 years ago or 7 years ago. Then after we go back to check, then say, for example, the market and also the increasing of the manpower cost is similar to what we predict. Then, okay, once we have a product, prototype, we need to find a first customer. That's very important. We are very lucky that we found a first customer in Foshan, you know, which help us test the performance. And also, this company is the first buyer of a product. And also, we found another collaborator in Jiangsu area. So we test our product for transporting, so this automobile part in the factory. Then we verify the performance and we start to move forward. Then we need money. So in early 2016, we are very lucky we get an angel investment from Coco Capital. This is a partner of Coco Capital. He come to my office and then make a decision just 2 days later, so they invest us. Okay, then we can start a company. At the same time, we get a lot of support from government of Hong Kong and also the Greater Bay Area. So we start from that. We start company. So after almost 7 years, so we expand. We start from Hong Kong and grow in Shenzhen and GBA, and then starting from 2021, we come back to Hong Kong and go to overseas market. Now, actually, we have a global network in Europe, in USA, Japan, Korea, and also, of course, the headquarters of international business is located in Hong Kong. We come back. Okay. Very lucky that after 2 years developing the overseas market, the revenue of overseas sale is about 40%, more than 40% of total revenue. So that's our customer. Actually, we are now selling about 2,000 sets a year to our customer. So you can say we have most of this high-profile company as our customer. Then what's the core technology and the product? I said this, we have a branch of product, but the core technology was robust, high-precision visual scan. So we have to make sure the positioning and the control of the vehicle very precise. And high-precision visual submarine. We use sensor-based control to improve the accuracy when dealing with say cargo or pallet, okay? And then low-cost smart sensing system and large-scale motion planning to ensure that many sets of our robot forklift can work reliably. So this video showing some of say product. This is actually our factory in Yunhui. Okay, good. So this vehicle, we're dealing with some corner case like loading and unloading from truck. This cannot be done by any other company in the world. Okay, so this will received by Toyota and LG, this customer. Those actually, we have a very slim vehicle developed ourselves. So this for storage and featuring high shift warehouse. So we are not dealing with box, with many dealing with pallet, okay? So this actually is stacking of a cage with very challenge. Even for human work, you cannot do this successfully at 100%. So actually, we can do more efficient than human work in this task. Actually, this is another some demo performed. This is also very challenging task. Okay, and this implementation of robot system in Korea. In this implementation, we had around 68 vehicles working on the one floor. Okay, this is one of the biggest autonomous forklifts in Korea. So this actually our product used in the Science Park in Hong Kong. Okay, we have sold. Actually, Hong Kong sale is about 10% so far for revenue. So we actually, money is very important. In the last few years, we are fortunate to get support from major investors such as Lenovo, Meituan, IDG, and so on. So, okay, finally, I make a very simple conclusion. The way to success depends on people market and the technology. If you want to be successful, you need the right people to do the right thing with competitive technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Liu. May I invite our session moderator, Professor Leung, to host the Q&A session.
Thank you, Professor Liu, for a very interesting presentation. Any questions from the floor? Okay, maybe I will just start warming up the floor. From the last slide, you show like 3 things.
Yes.
Success, okay? Everybody wants to learn from success. You said people, technology, people, market, and technology.
Yes.
And I noticed that technology is the last. Can you give us an idea, roughly, let alone people, actually people is very important. Maybe among the 3 factors, how many percentage would you attribute to people?
I think people is the most crucial part. If you do not have right group of people, no matter how good your project is, you won't be able to be success.
Yeah.
So the talent is the first, of course. And then you have to have a good project, good direction. And then technology make you a bit more competitive or than your competitor. That's very important.
Okay. Well, now with the Greater Bay Area, obviously, you have a much bigger resource pool on the people,
yes,
and then as well as the market.
Yes.
But the technology, maybe perhaps you can find the right talents to develop next generation technology. But again, I think, can you comment on how the GBA might provide a better opportunity for your company to grow?
Of course, GBA is give you a lot of opportunity to grow because Hong Kong we have a limited pool for talent, in particular in the engineering area. Once your company grows, you need a large number of say engineer, and also you need another researcher to further develop the technology. But in Shenzhen and or in GBA, you can find a good engineer and also research. But for high-end so technology development, we need high-end people. But now currently in my company, so the technology leader are all graduate from CUHK, okay, from local university. Some from the Pony U and some from Hong Kong U. But the leader are from Hong Kong's university. Yeah.
Okay. Any further questions? Okay.
Thank you. Just curious that how many patents in your company?
Okay, I don't remember exact number. We have a few hundred patents applied. Yeah.
Okay, I guess any further questions can be delayed to the panel discussion. Again, we give a big hand to Professor Liu.